I'll give you 3 seconds to get your ass out here. 1,
Whoa.
2.
This
Whoa.
is my own private domicile, and I will not be harassed.
All right.
Bitch.
Okay. The ritual of binding. The ability to bind a spirit is one of the great honors that the water dragon has bestowed upon us. Therefore, we must always remember to treat this gift with the proper respect. When you bind a spirit, you become the guardian of that spirit. It is as though the spirit is your child. Though it is your duty to return the spirit to the water dragon for her judgment, until you give the spirit over to her, you are fully responsible for that spirit. Since the spirit will obey your every command, you must always have your best interest of the spirit in mind while it is under your control. You must never command a spirit to do anything that might affect the water dragon's judgment of that spirit later on. And though it is the most common rule when binding spirits, I will repeat it again. Under no circumstances will you ever bind the spirit of a living person. Such acts are punishable by death and judgment at the hands of the water dragon herself. Like when the Emperor bound Prince Ken's spirit to the armor, like that. Ooh. Quick saving. Thank you just a little. Ooh.
You have nothing to fear here. Though many dangerous beings dwell in Dirge, these monks and soldiers cannot harm you.
What's going on?
The monks and soldiers who fell during the battle are trapped here in Dirge. Caught in a never-ending war, they fight, they fall, only to rise and fall again. Lee cut me down on the steps of the temple. My body fell and my spirit rose.
Catch you in the snow.
Powerless, I fled toward the outer courtyard, while the battle still raged. I wanted to see if you had escaped. Instead, I saw Lee take
Oh, never mind. That was his guardian.
and I found myself trapped out here. The Emperor had sealed the gates behind me.
So you can't get back into the temple?
My spirit cannot leave, Dirge. None of the spirits here can leave. For 20 years, I have been trapped in the outer courtyard, unable to pass through the gates.
Kyle.
Katarn.
My hope is that the restoration of the fountain will allow the gates to open. Perhaps inside we can find a way to restore Dirge and free my brethren from this curse.
Dirge will be restored, Abbot Song. I swear it.
I cannot say what fate lies ahead, but after 20 years, your return gives me reason to hope once more.
Stay in purgatory. I mean, it's kind of cozy, right? I'm all glowy and stuff. Whoop. Yep. Whoop. Oh. Oh. Okay, this fight's gonna be rough, if I remember correctly. That's because I have no chi. Stuck on a wall, stuck on a wall. Abbot Song, I'm gonna need you to just keep taking for a little bit while I get some help. Dude! Okay, this is gonna be really tough. The fact that it didn't give me any health after all this is actually just brutal. Go dodging. Dude, stop! Oh my god. This is gonna be impossible. It's gonna be really freaking hard. This is one of those fights that I knew was gonna be stupid. Yep, just keep slowing me down, man. Just keep, they just all have range, dude. It's so dumb. I have to find a chief on it. There's no way I'm doing this fight without healing. There's got to be a chief haunt or something before that fight. Like, there's got to be something. If there's not, that's just absolutely ridiculous. And honestly, very poor game design. There's literally not, dude. What does Abbot's song do when he's on support again? Recovers your chi, focus, and health. Okay, that's pretty good. So I'll put him on support.
Ah, excellent. I have many items just waiting for you.
Cyclone Gem. I don't think I can use this. I already have a shield one. I don't know that it's any better. Like, I don't think it's like a better shield. Yeah, nothing really. Oh yeah, Exiled. This is a Abbot song that fills this slot. I don't remember what this is though. Oh, yes I do. I remember. I know what it is. I'm not gonna say though. Okay, we have him on support, so maybe I can just dodge for a while and let him like heal me. And that's kind of like a chief font. Ah, I should have quick saved again, frick.
Heal.
Too late, Lil. Thank you though. Elevator Lucy. Alright, heal me. Okay, it's kind of slow, but I can kind of kite. Dude, it's so troll, man. This is gonna be so ass. I already know it. Working though. Oh my god. The fact they can hit and shoot over it too is so dumb. Dude, the ice, that ice AoE is so stupid. Oh my god. I'm gonna take all this freaking damage right now. Dude! How am I still slowed down? It's so bad, man. Holy shit. Literally all for nothing. It's so bad, man. It's so broken. Okay, we're pretty much at max. So we're gonna put him on attack. We can take some aggro. I'm gonna go for her because she's the one that's super annoying.
Legendary strike. You're too slow.
Say I have that already. Why am I not draining?
You're going down. Legendary strike. You're too slow.
Oh, thank God.
The guardian of this fountain is destroyed, and I weep for her. She was once one of our order, but lured by Lee's promises of wealth and power, she betrayed us.
Ah, what a freaking idiot. I could have been stuck there for a while. I'm glad Abbot Song's support is like really strong. It's really good. That would have been like impossible if he didn't have that. So at least there was that. Who was she?
This thing is the corrupted spirit of Xiang Wu. During the attack, she and several other spirit monks betrayed us by tainting the holy fountains with human blood. Long before the attack, Li sent spies to bribe some of our weaker members. When they tainted
Pretty
the
much,
fountains,
Exile.
the power
Pretty
sustaining
much.
us against the army vanished.
What happened to her?
After the battle, the Emperor executed Xiang Wu and the others,
Dang.
and he used the power of the water dragon to bind their spirits to the fountains.
That's messed up. Yeah, that's awful.
Their crime was terrible, but they did not deserve this fate. They suffered endless torment from which they could never escape. Such is the power of the binding.
I mean, they kind of did. What's so bad about the binding?
The binding is a sacred ritual of the spirit monks. We can draw on the power of the water dragon to bind a spirit to us. It is one of our tools for shepherding the dead. Even before Dirge was befouled, there were ghosts in the world. Some spirits would become lost in their journey here, or refuse to let go of the mortal world and go mad.
I do that in the regular
If we
world.
found one of these restless ghosts, we could bind it to us and bring it to Dirge. Then we would release the spirit, so the water dragon could lead it into the afterlife.
Cozy. The afterlife. So the Emperor did this to Jinwu.
The binding is a great gift from the water dragon, if used properly. But the power can be abused. The Emperor bound the traitors not to himself, but to a place. The spirit can never escape such a binding. It feels an inexorable pull, but it has nowhere to go. It feels a compulsion to obey, but is never given a command. The spirit twists and corrupts, and in its agony it goes mad. Binding a spirit to a place is a terrible crime for our order. The only thing worse is binding a living creature.
Is that how Sun Kim was bound to Lee's armor? Does it have that kind of power?
Binding the living condemns them to a fate worse than death. It forces the subject to obey and robs them of their free will. As a spirit monk, you must never do such a thing. The ability to bind spirits comes from the essence of the water dragon inside you. You may not have the power now, but one day you will be able to call upon it when needed. But this is not the time for lessons or instruction. The Guardian is dead, but you must place the seal on the fountain for it to be fully restored.
Excuse me. Dirge Fountain Seal. Level up. Let's go. Who needs a chi font? Who needs that crap? 103. What were we working on? More Storm Dragon? Duration increase for Storm Dragon. That's gonna be clutch. Chi damage? No. I don't know, man. We can dump some stuff into other things. I mean, I don't really plan on doing chi damage. With either one of these. It's like I save chi damage for Demon Staff or Legendary Strike. Does chi damage even work on weapons? I think it does, right? I feel like it does. Iron Palm. I've never used this martial style like ever in my life. So I could start investing in it and see if it's any good. Because I've already got like everything maxed out for like my general kit. Storm Dragon, Spirit Thief, Demon Staff, and Legendary Strike. Those are like my 4 go-tos for this playthrough. So we could start investing in Iron Palm, because I've never used it. Let's do it. If I can get it to like a suitable level, like if I can get it like maxed out before the end of the game, I can actually like use it. Because there's no point in me using it right now. Because it's going to do way less damage than Legendary Strike, and that's not going to be ideal. We can give it a shot, though. Nah, we're going to stick with Legendary Strike. If we end up getting it maxed out, we'll use it. I should probably quick save, huh? Imagine doing that again. Whew. Thing of the past. That was one of those fights that I was not looking forward to in the Spirit Realm. Yeah. I'm gonna see if I can get it maxed out exiled. We'll try it.
It worked! The fountain is restored, and the gates to the inner courtyard have opened.
Hooray! I haven't, what am I saying? +6 mind. Is there anything better that I have lying around? Not really. Okay. Look at our health bar, man. It's halfway across the screen. I wonder how far we can get it. What's the max level in this game? I feel like I asked that at the beginning, but I don't remember. Isn't it something weird, like 32 or something like that? I feel like it's like a weird number. Yeah, I don't think I've ever done a full playthrough where I actually got to max level, because I think you have to farm like a lot.
The first fountain has been restored. You have done well.
Great mistress. It is heaven itself to see you again.
Listening?
I have been so lost without your wisdom.
I have left you without my guidance for far too long, Abbot Song. But I could not speak with you. My strength was consumed contacting the last of the Order. You are the last. There is
Pretty
no one
much
else
exiled,
that
yeah.
can do what you are destined to do.
And it's like really bad
I had
experience
to
too.
conserve and prepare. I did not know the exact day you would cross to this realm.
But I think that's the only way. I'm trying to think, there might be... I think there's actually a way to farm in Dirge. Like later on in the game. A little bit later in the game. I think there's a way to farm there as well. Yeah, glider missions. Technically, you're not supposed to get XP from glider missions other than the first time you complete it. But since in this playthrough, I was getting XP like every time I did it. So... I mean, yeah, I guess that's a method. You can farm doing glider missions, but I think there's a way to actually farm in Dirge later. If I'm not mistaken. Like, you can, like, go around and, like, keep fighting enemies, like, over and over and over again, get a bunch of XP. So that might be one of the ways as well. You knew I would come here? You knew I would die?
The glorious strategist laid his plans carefully. The only thing he could not account for was my intervention in the instant after the Emperor's death, before he took my power. You were doomed long before I or my abbot entered your company. Had you deviated from Sun Li's plan, he would have ended his experiment at a time I was still helpless. Li is
There might be like a specific
consuming
spot
my
exiled. I
power,
don't remember.
drawing it through the amulet he stole when
might
he
be right.
betrayed you. You must restore the next fountain before it is too late.
Yeah, maybe we'll just farm some glider missions later. If we, you know, come back to life. If you're thinking about what I'm thinking, are you thinking about the bridge? The bridge little fight? No, that's not what I was thinking of. I was just thinking in general during that whole section. I'll see what happens. I'll try to do a little bit of farming and see if it's possible, but why can I still use the amulet if Master Li took it?
What you see
I
is
already
how
know
you
this
perceive
answer.
abilities that are inherently yours as a spirit monk. Essence gems
Yeah.
still serve
I was
you
talking about the
because
whole
the
area.
amulet was a pathway, not a source of power.
You may be right, though. I feel like
The amulet trains you to access what is already present, something Sun Li misunderstood. However, as a focus, it still allows him to take my power much faster than his brother did. Let the wisdom of the Abbot guide you if you need aid. Restore the second fountain, and I will speak to you again, if I am able.
you could have just spoke to me after the second one. Different scenario. Yeah, I don't know. There's a part of me that remembers, like, way back when looking up, like, a game FAQ, game fac, or like gamefaq.com or whatever, game facts. And there was like a spot later on where, like, things would, like, forever
I
spawn.
sense my former student refuses to rest easy.
Could be wrong, though.
The time for subtlety is past.
Oop. Ooh.
You are too valuable to abandon a second time.
Ooh. Let's go. So sick.
Come. We must return to Dirge.
I want his armor in Final Fantasy. I want that armor in Final Fantasy so bad. Can you imagine? It'd be so sick. G-Font. Brother. Far too little too late. I leveled up. Who needs that crap? Oh god.
The second fountain is here, but the seal is missing. This could only be possible if the guardian bound to this fountain has been destroyed.
So what destroyed the Guardian?
This is troubling. I feel a foul taint here. Something worse than the corruption of the Emperor. Something older. Something not of this realm. There are unnamed things barred from entering both the mortal world and the spirit realm. But with the water dragon gone, such a being may have crossed into Dirge.
Oh god.
Such a creature would be drawn to the corruption of the fountain. It must have destroyed the Guardian and hidden the seal so the fountain could never be restored.
Lovely. Don't worry, we'll find it.
The creature would not go far. Wait. Do you feel that? Something is coming.
Oh boy. Whoa!
I bring a message from my master. You will restore one fountain, but the guardian of the seal is weak. The seal for the second fountain is not so easily claimed.
I love the, like, doubling effect because he has two heads, so they're, like, both talking at the same time. It's pretty cool. Pretty cool what they were going for. It's kind of hard to understand them, but it was cool what they were going for. I think that instead of using an effect to do it, they could have just recorded someone reading it twice and talking over each other. It would have sounded a little cooler. It made it like a little stereo. It would have been cool instead of just like an echo effect. But it's still cool. I see what they were going for. Who are you?
I am the minion of suffering. It was I who devoured the guardian bound to this fountain and claimed the seal for my master. Seek me out, traverse the path of the demons, and you can reclaim the seal. If you dare.
This is gonna suck. Well, this is obviously a trap.
I agree. The demon would not reveal itself without cause. But there may be a way to yet overcome this demon. I know of a gem here in the monastery, a gem of great power. You can use it to help defeat this monster.
Yeah, I think we're gonna do that. Because you can actually go and, like, fight him, and the fight's, like, really hard. But I don't think we're gonna want to do that. Would the gem still be here after all these years?
The gem has been kept here in the monastery for many generations, guarded by powerful spells that keep evil at bay. The spells persisted, even after Dirge fell.
Isn't the gem...
The demon seeks to lure us to its lair.
Damage
But it may
shield?
also be trying to lure us away from the gem. We must go through the opposite arch.
Right?
If you
Yeah,
wish
wait,
to
I already
claim
have it,
the
don't
gem.
I? Uh-oh. We need the XP, though, so we're gonna go do it anyways. What about these spells protecting it?
You are the last spirit monk.
What?
The Lord shall
Solomon!
not keep us from
Silly!
the gem.
Stop that. Solomon!
Take care. Its power will be like a beacon drawing all manner of dark spirits near. Battling
John?
through such creatures may be just as difficult as facing the demon. In any case, the choice is yours.
You shall not pass! Whoa, exiled. Whoa, 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 whoa. What did I do? Yo, Kyoto. Howdy diddly. Okay, we'll go. So that's the way to the demon stuff. Abbot Song's journal.
Something is wrong. The water dragon won't speak of it openly, but I can sense that she is troubled by something. No one else suspects, not even her caretakers. But she is the water dragon, and if she wants to know, surely she will tell us. Still, the storm continues to grow. Last week, one of the fountain guardians actually left their post unattended. And there were more conflicts among the monks this past year than I care to recall. The storm is building strength, and it seems poised to strike right at the heart of Dirge. I cannot say for certain, but I believe the spirit monks, the whole empire in fact, is in grave danger. I can only trust the water dragon also senses it, and is preparing for whatever may come.
It's a pretty good Abbot Song impression.